My phone doesn't want to work, so whatever. Yo, welcome to our weekend TV roundup. We got a lot of stuff this week.
Yes, we
I'm
do.
Scott. This is Matt.
Yep.
And it's a lot of nerdy news.
Lots of nerdy
So
news.
we're not going to talk about any real subjects, just talk about the news.
Yep.
Let's run through it. What's up first?
All right. So first we have Jason Lee confirmed for Mallrats 2.
Yeah?
I'm very excited.
Oh, me too. I saw that. I was like, first of all, Mallrats too.
Yeah. Hopefully they film in Minnesota again.
Yeah, because I'm going to try to sneak on set.
Yep, that's what I said. I don't care what day it is, what I'm doing.
I just want to like
Mallrats
see
2 comes
stuff.
first.
That's so cool. So, I mean, he announced it over Facebook. This was the picture he used.
Yeah.
So,
and I know they announced a couple days earlier that most of the original cast would be back, but they didn't announce specifically who, I don't think.
yeah, I think I saw one of the other pictures that actually had Michael Rooker was in it.
Mm-hmm. Which is crazy to me because I kind of forgot that he was in Mallrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wow, he's done so many other things now, and he's always played a scumbag.
Shannon Doherty's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan, is it Suplee?
Yeah, Suplee.
Yeah, he's coming back for it.
Do you think Stan Lee will be back?
No, Stan Lee is back. He was in one of the pictures. He was in the picture with Michael Rooker.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes.
Yeah, of course, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes.
Yeah,
but
it's probably too bad that Ben Affleck's probably too busy being Batman to.
I don't know. I think, would he do it if Stan Lee is in the movie?
I don't know. Him and Kevin Smith are good friends.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, these points are in no order. I seriously just went through and wrote it down.
Yeah.
And so we got comic book news mixed in with all the other stuff.
Just randomness.
We just want to get rolling because there's a lot of stuff to cover.
All right. Number 2 is Deadpool.
Yeah. This was one of my favorite announcements all week. Came out of nowhere yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I think they're just trying to get hype for the movie because a lot of people are worried. They're afraid that it's going to be too.
They're really showing us that they want us to like, don't worry, guys. We're not going to mess it up like last time.
Yeah.
Like this looks like it's honestly, they took it right out of the comic books.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I just hope they can get away with all the gore and the craziness that comes with the comic book.
Yeah, what you were telling me the rules for PG-13 and rated R, I was like, maybe R would be more fun.
Well, it would be. It's just, will R draw in enough of a crowd? I think it would. I think
more
R-rated.
Look at Kingsman.
Yeah,
how much that has drawn in, and I think that even had a bigger budget than this Deadpool movie's going to have.
Yeah, I don't think it was much bigger though. I think it was under 100,000 if I remember, or around 100 million. Yeah, that's what
100,000. That's
you wouldn't even be able to pay like crew for a day. Yeah,
so I think Deadpool could be R and still make a lot of money because not only would it get like Kingsman's been on word of mouth, it's good, but Deadpool also has the pre-existing property and people know about the character more than they did Kingsman.
Yeah.
So,
God, Kingsman was so good.
I think he could do it.
Yeah. Hopefully, I hope that they make it out. I don't see. Most of the comic book movies that are coming out are more adult than teenage, anyways. You know, and it's not for little kids. Like the stories that they're telling aren't for little kids,
especially not Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean, look he's got knives and guns strapped all over his body.
Well, yeah, he kills people.
Yeah. He is a mercenary.
It's like Daredevil, you know.
Look how dark Daredevil's gonna be. I mean,
and I'm super excited for that. And I think that's a Disney-owned property.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was announced this week that Jason Segel is working on writing and directing another Lego movie spinoff called The Billion Brick Race.
I didn't hear that. I didn't know that Jason Segel. No, I didn't know that Jason Segel was tied to anything.
So Jason Segel doing Lego movie sounds really cool. But
he did really good with the Muppets.
Yeah. Are we gonna have like too many Lego movies?
Well, see, this is the thing. When you brought some of these up with me, because you're like, there is Lego Batman 2 or something like that. Or 3.
Lego Batman, Lego Movie 2, Ninjago, and The Billion Brick Race.
But it's like they've been releasing some of these movies won't come to theaters.
No, they will. All these ones are scheduled.
All of these are scheduled for theaters.
Scheduled for.
I was gonna say they've been doing this with like Nickelodeon has been doing like Lego TV shows and like Lego TV movies for a long time. So that's what I assumed some of them.
No, these ones are all theatrical release movies.
I don't know. I think like Ninjago obviously.
I don't even know the property is
Lego Batman.
Yeah, I think that it won't be a problem if you like
maybe this is where
like Ninjago. This is for the younger kids.
Yeah,
Lego movies more for a general audience. Like
if
they have like different audiences that they're trying to seek out with it, then it makes more sense.
Yeah, and that's what I think they're doing because I don't know, because like Ninjago is obviously, although I don't know if you can see right there. Isn't that one of them?
Yep, that's one of them.
Yeah, but anyways, that's more aimed at kids, whereas and same with like Lego Batman, they could get away with having more children-aged comic book movies by making them Lego themed as well. But
time will tell.
Yeah,
what the deal with that is. All right, this is one of my other favorite news this week.
Yep.
Lana Condor, who's been in nothing before.
Is this really the first thing she's been in? I thought I saw that she was in something, but maybe not.
She has no credits.
Okay.
To play Jubilee in Age of Apocalypse, or not Age of Apocalypse, just Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse. Which he's just putting my favorite X-Men in this movie, and I'm just getting pretty hyped.
This is Bryan Singer again, correct?
Yep.
Okay, yep. That's what I thought. Yeah, he did really good with Days of Future Past. Hopefully he's righting the ship because X-Men, even X-Men 1, 2, and 3, I don't think any of them were that good.
No. I mean, 1 and 2 were okay. They're very different X-Men.
Yeah, they're not the X-Men that I grew up with. Yeah. And they were all older and it was just a very weird
But
story.
they're all really young too.
Oh, and that's what I like because they're supposed to be like trying to find themselves.
They're
like
teenagers,
lost.
kids. Yeah. They're not Avengers. They're
they're not supposed to be well trained to know how to use all of their powers and be super stable emotionally. They're supposed to be kind of woe is me.
Yep, that's the whole point. So Jubilee, she's basically 80s incarnate X-Men.
Yeah.
And it's going to take place in the early 80s.
What is Jubilee's powers?
She creates fireworks.
Okay. That's what I thought I remember that being her thing.
And in the comics right now, she's a vampire. She got turned into a vampire.
There's vampires in X-Men?
There's vampires in Marvel.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right. Next thing on the docket.
Matt Smith is rumored to be up for the lead role of Newt Scamander.
For that's the Harry Potter follow-up series. I think it's called Fantastical Beasts or something
Fantastical
like that.
Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling is writing the screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based off of a textbook at Hogwarts. And so it's going to be him basically writing the book on these beasts and stuff.
I think
it could be a really fun movie.
Yeah, I think he could be fantastic at this role because I think this movie could be a little bit more lighthearted, or it's more, it could be more in line with like Doctor Who than Harry Potter, which is this really dark story. It could be him being kind of like silly and in these
almost
weird,
like an adventure. Like he's just like this. He's like a wizard or a magical being.
An Auror, I think is what they're called.
I don't know. I don't know much about Harry Potter.
I think it's called an Auror. It's spelled weird, like Auror, something like that.
But yeah, he's just going on an adventure to basically write this book on all these crazy magical creatures, which sounds to me like more interesting than Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter was good. It was just really drawn out, dark story. Where this could be, like I said, more lighthearted. It could be fun. You could see Matt Smith being a silly little bloke.
Yeah, so that should be fun. All right, let's changing tone a lot.
Yes.
What did you think of Jesse Eisenberg, the picture released by Entertainment Weekly of him as
I think it looks fantastic. I was saying from the beginning, Jesse Eisenberg, he's young, but if he was older, he would have been the perfect
I
Lex
didn't
Luthor.
Like him cast as Lex Luthor, and I still don't.
Really? I think he is.
Nope.
He always plays. He's smarter than everybody else in the room. In almost every movie
don't think
he's
got that booming voice. I picture Lex Luthor to have the powerful voice.
I don't know.
Kevin Spacey could do that. He got kind of screwed being in a bad Superman movie, but he could. If you watch House of Cards, he's basically Lex Luthor on House of Cards.
I don't know. I think he'll do a fantastic job as Lex Luthor. Now, will the movie be good? I have no idea because we can't
tell anything by the picture of what his character is going to be like, except he's bald.
Well, yeah, that's a
all
given.
we can gather.
I bet you more than anything he will be good. I think he'll be fantastic in this role.
We'll see. We got a year.
Yeah.
We'll find out. That's all I have to say about that.
Will he be as good as Leto, as Joker, according to Leto's people?
Who knows?
Yeah. All right. So more Russo Brothers news, because
yeah,
it seems like every
week
we've been talking about them.
Killing it. So apparently they are officially taking over the Avengers for Infinity Wars Part 1 and 2 from Joss Whedon.
Which is not a big surprise.
No.
Cap 2 was
bomb. It was awesome.
I think it was the highest selling Marvel franchise or the Marvel movie besides Avengers.
I think Guardians made more than it.
Did it? Yeah. I thought they said it was
Guardians was the top grossing movie of last year until Hunger Games, and then I think American Sniper beat out Hunger Games.
Yeah, American Sniper did gangbusters. But anyways,
because it came out like the last week of December, so it still counted.
Yeah,
it made all its money in this year
in 2015. Yeah, but it's no surprise that they're gonna helm the project. Like we were saying, I think Joss Whedon will still be like an EP on the project, or like
they're gonna have a whole team behind the scenes,
just like Kevin Feige. He's got his finger, like his hands are on everything that goes through there.
Yeah,
it's not just
Yeah, they're very much that's the one thing that Marvel has is they got their behind the scenes team as much as they have the on screen team.
And I think that's what makes the Marvel movies better than the DC movies. They have somebody that's overseeing the whole tone of everything and making sure that it fits, just like they do with like their comics. I mean, DC does the same thing with their comics too,
right?
Like if you ever hear like
there's a chief creative officer and there's all that.
Yeah, well, like Kevin Smith, I don't remember what didn't he did a DC comic, a short run.
I don't know, but he did do a Daredevil comic.
Okay, maybe he was talking about Marvel then, but I remember him talking about how like if you're doing a Daredevil or like you're doing any comic, like even if you want a character like to come in for 1 second, it's like you have to collaborate with all these people and like, oh well, he wouldn't drink coffee because that his character never drinks coffee. Yeah, and it's like okay, even the smallest things, like they have people that their job is to know everything.
It's all a big team.
Yeah.
So nothing but good news on that front, I'd say.
Yeah, I think they'll do fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
So this was kind of crazy.
I can't do XFiles.
No, I don't even know it because I never watched XFiles as a kid.
Yeah,
it's so 90s, and I can't go back and watch it now because it's too dated for me.
Yeah,
it's too 90s. But Fox has confirmed XFiles will return for a 6-episode miniseries.
Yeah, I think they called it an event series, so I'm guessing these are going to be they're probably going to be hour-long episodes.
Is this a good thing or is this dumb? That's my question.
I don't really care because I'm not a big X-Files fan, but
me
for
either,
a lot of people,
everything's coming back.
Some people they
also
big.
got Coach is coming back. The sitcom Coach.
No,
it's coming. Never heard of it before.
I don't think so. I mean,
it's a classic old sitcom with Craig T. Nelson, and apparently it's coming back for like a sequel miniseries thing too.
Yeah,
like everything's doing this. We got another story he's talking about like a.
Yeah, I guess this ties in with last week. Everybody's kind of on nostalgia
trip.
Nostalgia goggles, I think is what we called it. But yeah, it's where it's like everybody's like, oh, somebody else is bringing something back. We should also bring everything back.
Everything's coming back.
But did they say they're sticking with the original cast? And is this a continuation?
These guys are coming back. Yeah,
I didn't remember if I read that or not.
Yeah. So who knows, man? We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna watch it because I don't like X-Files.
Yeah, I'm not a big
theme song still gives me the creeps. Always scared me as a kid.
It was just always I think I was just young enough that it was too serious and like weird of a show.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I was too young.
Yeah.
It was in the 90s. I wasn't even 10 years old in the 90s.
Yeah. I was busy watching other nerdy
only
things.
22.
Yeah.
All right. So Scarlet Witch. I don't know if you heard about this.
I actually didn't. I didn't know anything about this.
Joss Whedon was talking about her powers in the movie and how they're kind of different in the comic. So in the comic, she is like a combination of mutant powers and magic powers.
Yeah.
Due to some crazy effed up retcon stuff that doesn't make any sense really. And so she's got like reality warping abilities and like magic and stuff. It's really just nuts.
Yeah, I read House of M. So
yeah. Get it. So, and the movie, Joss Whedon said that she can like get inside like people's heads, kind of like control their neurons a little bit, how they fire, kind of make them trip balls, is what he said.
Yeah.
Or like induce induce nightmares.
So like changing their perceived reality.
Yes. Yeah.
So still
not actually physically change reality, but like how they
mentally.
Yeah. And then she also has a telekinesis.
Okay.
Which I don't know. I bet there's tons of nerds out there that are going nuts, going, "What? You're changing stuff?" Like, dude, chill.
They've changed a lot of things.
They made her powers make sense in the comics. It's literally she's
too powerful in the comics too. Like
they just don't make any sense in the comics. So they just kind of grounded her a little bit, and she can still basically do the same things she used to be able to do. Now they just kind of make more sense. So I think it's just
and it's got to make more sense now that they haven't introduced magic yet. No. I mean, really not. I mean, you can kind of say like Thor and that kind of stuff is sort of magic.
But like real magic is Doctor Strange.
Yeah, they haven't introduced magic yet, and they don't have mutants. So her powers are probably going to be explained through Inhumans or something similar.
Or something.
Yeah. And then, obviously they don't have magic yet. So,
yeah.
That makes sense.
It's cool. Yeah. It's fine. All right. So this is the final story I had written down on my notes here for the week. And it was Masioka confirmed to return for Heroes Reborn miniseries.
I never watched Heroes.
You never watched Heroes?
Brutally honest, yeah.
It seems like a show that you would have liked.
I probably would have, but I don't know. When was it on? I mean, we must have been like middle school, junior high, something like that.
I think it was like late middle school, early high school.
Middle school, junior high. Middle school or high school, yeah. I just wasn't watching very much TV back then.
Okay.
I just got into like music, basically.
I've always just been a TV nerd.
Yeah.
So I watched the first few seasons of Heroes, and then it started to just like by like season 4, it was like.
I heard even from people like the first season and first season or two are like really good.
Season 2 could have been amazing, but the writer's strike happened.
Yeah.
And so it got cut short, and they had to like tie up a lot of things really fast.
Yeah.
But season 2 could have been great.
Yeah.
And then season 3 wasn't that bad either.
Maybe I'll have to watch it. Hayden Panettiere, isn't it, right?
Yeah. God, you're a nerd.
I love me some Nashville.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You watch Nashville?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you my mom? My mom watches Nashville.
It's so good. It's like the OC meets the music industry, which
I guess if you're a music industry nerd like yourself,
you
probably really dig it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's one of the more accurate shows or movies that have been about the music industry.
Well,
so it's like
there's a lot of big name people that were in Heroes.
Yeah.
It's where Zachary Quinto started.
Okay.
Milo Ventimiglia. He was in Gilmore Girls. Did you watch Gilmore Girls?
Never watched Gilmore Girls.
Okay, I know Gilmore Girls because my best friend, it's her favorite show is Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
So of course I've seen Gilmore Girls.
Basic white girl.
That's me. You watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
Yeah.
So the guy who plays the general, what's his name?
God,
for the Army.
Yeah, what is his name?
Or the Air Force, or whatever. I can't. I'm suddenly
Quentin.
blanking on his name.
No, I don't think it's.
I'm suddenly blanking on his name. But the actor is Adrian Bassar.
Yeah,
he's in Heroes.
Okay,
so
I can never take him seriously in S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know what it is, but every time he's on camera,
kind of a comedic relief.
Yeah, he's like a goof. Like he's just a goon.
I don't know. It works for me.
Yeah. Like this last episode when it's like, get on the ground, get on the ground. It's like, why are you doing this? It's like, oh my God, dude.
George Takei plays his dad on the show. Plays Masioka's dad on the show.
I freaking love George Takei.
Yeah. It's actually not a bad show.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a watch.
Yeah. Your shot. That's all I have written down for TV stuff. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about this week? There's a lot of stuff. And we kind of just flew right through it. Is there any points you wanted to like go back and cover?
I don't know.
I basically took everything that we posted on Twitter this week.
Yeah, I think we talked about most of it.
There's not a lot to say except that's cool. That's cool. Yep, like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing really negative.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy this week.
Yeah.
No, I think that's it.
Cool.
We're good.
Then let's sign off of here. Matt, where do we find you on the webs?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram and most of the internet at Hagnerd, Hagnerd.
And you can find me on the Twitters and Instagram at Scotty Boy, BWO with 4 Ys.
Because 3 Ys was taken.
And you can let us know what you think about any of the news we talked about in the comments.
You can you can comment, you can share, subscribe.
Follow us on Twitter at Fuzzy Loaf.
On YouTube, you can search for us, Fuzzy Loaf. Come up.
We do reviews for iZombie. We'll probably do more reviews for more shows when they come out. We were just late to this season.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to start mid-season doing any reviews.
And I think things like The Flash and like S.H.I.E.L.D., maybe we'll do like a season wrap-up so we can talk about
so we can talk about the whole season as a whole.
Have like a nerdy discussion.
And then maybe when season 2 starts, we'll just start reviews for those or something.
And
depends on how much time we have on our hands. We're busy. We do have to film everything on the weekend because we're so busy during the week.
Yep.
So, yeah. I guess smell you later.
Yeah.